Hello guys, my name is Henry Jomo.
And I'm Wayne Anunda.
Welcome to Hot Stand. And today we are going to discuss on the topic, hard work and resilience are the keys to success. So Wayne.
Yes, Jomo.
Please define to us what is hard work and what is resilience.
Okay. According to me, the Oxford Dictionary explains hard work as a great deal of endurance towards something, whereas resilience is the ability of one to quickly recover from a challenge.
Today in our studio, we have our panelists who are going to enlighten us more on the topic of discussion. Sam, how are you?
I'm fine.
So what's your take on this topic?
Well, as a student, I need to work hard and I also need to be resilient. You know, in the Kenyan system and also in the school system,
Yes.
I need to work hard towards my goals and I also need to finish the syllabus.
Okay.
So it will take me time and my dedication towards this work. So I need to work towards this goal. And what I need to also work smart outside of school. Because if I'm in school, there's no way I can work smart and be able to understand everything and be able to achieve my goals.
So let me ask you, Sam.
Yes.
How do you work hard and how do you work smart?
Okay. When I'm working hard, I need to stay focused on my goals and my priorities. So I need to work towards this thing and I need to work towards this thing.
Okay, is working hard and working smart happening at the same time?
I would say sometimes it does happen because since I'm a student, I need to work hard here in school. But if I'm outside there, like at home, there's some way I need to like clean my room, help out with the chores at home. So and I'll need maybe my siblings to help me. So if I'm asking help from my siblings, then that's working smart because I'll be able to finish all my chores quickly, and here at school I'll be able to have enough time to go through my books and be able to finish the syllabus.
So Sam,
Yes.
where and when are you supposed to work hard and smart?
Well, working hard, like you said, it will have to be in school, but working smart, it will have to be outside. Let's say I'm working in a company. I could work hard all I want, but my effort will not be noticed, and neither will that increase my salary. So the only best thing I could do if I'm in a company, I'll need to go find another job outside the company, like something to help me increase my revenue, my salaries, and be able to pay for my needs. And in school, I need to work hard because I also need to get my assignments done. I need to read through my notes, and I also need to maybe work out some things with some friends, help them out towards achieving their goals.
So Sam,
Yes.
let me ask you. When you're having exams, we are expected to revise, right?
Yeah.
So when you're sleeping late, waking up very early in the morning, revising, is that working smart or working hard?
I would say that's working hard because I'm pushing myself I'm mentally draining myself towards it, but I know that this is what I want and I've set a goal to what I want, and I know this thing is made to work smart, to work hard, and I'm going to be exhausted, obviously.
Yes.
Because if I'm sleeping late and waking up early, then I'm also revising, then that's me working hard. And I also need to help out my friends, like I said, because they also need my help, because they might not have anyone else to turn to.
Grace, let me ask you now. According to you, what is working hard and what is working smart?
So I believe that working hard is constantly being persistent in one thing and constantly working on something. While working smart, I believe it's planning out your time, planning out your schedule. It's basically finding more efficient ways to do a task.
So according to you, will you advise a student to work smart or to work hard?
Well, I believe that it would be better to work smart because first of all, you're saving a lot of time, you're saving a lot of energy. Because in working hard, you're constantly working on this thing. You're not really that flexible. But when you're working smart, you've planned out your schedule very well. So there's enough time put in place for every single action or every single thing that you need to do. So I believe that a student should work smart so that they don't ambush themselves too much or they don't get burnt out.
So, James, when and where Will a student supposed to work hard and smart?
Well, a student is supposed to work hard where they need to put much effort on some work, and this can be applied, let's say, at home when they're given duties and tasks to do by their parents. And working smart can be applied in school, where they can seek advice from teachers because they cannot work by themselves, and they also get to understand things that they didn't understand when they were being taught in class.
Okay, let me take it over from here. Okay, so one should actually work smart than working hard. For if you work smart, you can actually reduce the amount of energy and time you like put into something, which makes it more easier for you to like do it. Okay, splendid. Okay, this question goes to Anne. So Anne, get my question. So this is the question. You are a young kid, you have good grades, and you also have respect for your elders, mostly your teachers, your parents, but you get into this bad company, bad group, whereas they influence you to do bad stuff, the negative way. They like you start to fail. That respect you once had for your elders starts to like go down. You like cannot even listen to what they're actually saying, despite the fact that you cannot even do them. You're not even actually listening. So like, how would you intervene in such a situation?
Okay, so first of all, I would start avoiding the people who are making me change into a person who I didn't expect I would be. And then I will then ask for help from my elders, from my people in my society and everything. And another thing is, before, when I start catching up with when I start realizing what they're doing to me is wrong, before I leave, I would just tell them something that would probably make them change.
Okay, take immediate action. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we all know that for students, we all come to school one thing to acquire knowledge, and through this experience of actually being in school, you have to do exams.
Yes.
So like, what do you do when exams are near? What do you do? Yes, this question goes to you, Rolo.
I think that making personal timetables can help, where you can find more time to revise on more subjects in shorter periods of time, and also finding people who you can help each other. Let's say I didn't understand math, but Magati did. He can help me, and I can also help him with things like Swahili or biology.
Yes.
Wow, stupendous. That's good. Okay, so you are like seeking help, but now let's say tomorrow you have your exams, and then like this very same day you just like lost your books or the other stationaries, and you really have to prepare for this because let's say if you fail, there's like some consequences which you face, which are rather not what you want. So like, you lost your books, your stationaries, you have to revise for tomorrow's exam. Like, what would you do? How would you intervene in such a situation, Magati?
Well, as you know, success is not obviously handed over on a silver platter.
Yes.
So I'll need to work towards this thing. So, like I said, setting up, and I don't have the materials that I need, but there has to be someone who's my friend who might help me in this, or I have like an elder sibling who's gone through this and who knows what to do. So if I'm being resilient, and I'll see this as an opportunity, and I'll take it to my advantage, because I have my sibling who's done with school, and he or she might be able to help me. And I'll have to set a time when I need them, because I know the exams are the next day, and I need to work towards it because I don't have time. So I'll clear up my schedule of everything else, or most of the things that I have to do, and I'll ask them for their help, or my friend. So I think this will be the best way for me to to overcome this challenge. Because if I'm working towards success, I'm obviously going to face challenges.
Yes.
And I need solutions to face these challenges, and I also need to be resilient.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So Grace,
Yes.
we all have our way of studying, right?
Yes, you do.
And then you have said resilience is the ability to change quickly, right? Let me say, for example, for you, when you read, you don't take notes, and you find that sometimes you don't understand. But then you find another person, when they read, they jot down some few notes. Now, how does resilience apply there?
So, resilience is not just the ability to bounce back very quickly. It's also the psychological capacity of somebody to be able to undergo stressful things and be able to overcome them. Right? So, I am reading. I do not understand it. And I do not take notes. This person reads, takes notes, and understands. So resilience comes in here as, obviously I'll be stressed, right? If I'm not understanding, I will be very stressed. I'll be tired. I'll be put down. I'll feel very distressed. So resilience comes in that I'm at a low point right now.
Yes.
But I will find an easier way to go through this challenge, or I'll find a solution to this challenge and move past it. This solution can be I'll start taking notes, or if I do not also understand the notes, I can listen to audiobooks, I can watch videos on YouTube, something that makes me understand more. So that's where resilience comes in this situation.
You can work hard and you can work smart at the same time. You see? Now, for example, in an examination, you've worked out, you failed severally. But now, when you're failing, you notice your problems, you notice your weakness. Now, working smart is noticing that weakness and working towards it, right? Yes. Am I wrong?
Yes.
Right? Yes. So, according to you, what's your take on that?
If I personally see this as a motivation, because you cannot expect to achieve a goal without failing. So I'll see this as an opportunity for me to continue working hard towards this goal, and I need to set, and obviously I need to adapt to this. If I'm going to push myself to the limits, then I need to adapt, to be able to adapt to the new changes that I'm going to have to make.
So let me ask you, how will you adapt to these changes?
Well, personally, because I'll have to be resilient. Because, like I said, resilience is overcoming a challenge quickly.
Yes.
So I'll have to find any opportunity or any other chances that I can get to overcome these challenges. So I'll have to ask a friend, and or I could just work this thing on my own, or I could ask a teacher for help, someone who's more knowledgeable than I am, because they'll have the knowledge I need to overcome this challenge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So back to our question. Hard work and resilience is the key to success. Is that true? Really?
There are other alternatives that can lead to success, like risks and collaborations. Like there's this successful entrepreneur called Richard Branson. He took many risks to get to the point that he is right now. Not only working hard, he worked smart, and he was also collaborating with others because he didn't do it alone. And that can also be applied to students when they go to teachers, and also when they ask for advice from peers. Yes.
Okay. Now let me ask. You know the famous footballer like Ronaldo, right? CR7, right? So this guy started from a very poor background, but now look at him now. Look at him, he's the best player, right? Now, this guy was the first person to enter the field and the last person to leave the field. Now, was that person working hard or working smart?
For me, I would think the person was working hard because the person actually pushed himself to being what he is today. If it wasn't for his efforts, he wouldn't be what he is today.
Yes. For a student to be successful, the student must push on and set a goal, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
That's true. You should really really, really consider working hard truly, but now the challenges you face, truly there must be some challenges you face before like achieving your goal. But now I'm facing so many challenges. I don't know what to do. So I think this is where now resilience comes in. Whereas I fail my exams, I continue to fail. As you had said, failing, keep on failing. And then I realized the mistake. I start now to think smart. And now I rectify on the mistakes and now find better ways which like empower me even to do better. So like hard work and then working smart. They really go together for me, I would say. They really go together. Yeah. It's like one piece.
For me, I could say that working smart is all about experience. It's all about experience. Because look at someone like Charles George. He started as a charcoal burner. Now he worked hard and hard and hard, but then he became successful due to his experience by working smart. You understand? Now, to a student, in order for him to work smart or to work hard, first of all, you must identify what you want. What's your goal? In order to achieve a goal, you must work hard to achieve that goal. Now, the experience that you get when you're working hard will give you ample time to work smart because you know what's my weakness, what's my strength, what am I supposed to do. Grace,
Yes.
according to you, working hard and working smart and resilience, how will you apply that to pass your examinations?
Well, let's say I have a very tight deadline, and I do not have a lot of time to start going through my whole textbook or start going through all of my notes because they are very bulky. I'll initiate working smart by taking short notes, like flashcards. I would use flashcards so that I can be able to easily remember the key points in whatever topic that I'm reading or whichever subject that I'm reading. And resilience comes in when, let's say, I'm not understanding this topic completely. I have a tight deadline. The exams are already coming and I do not know what to do. Well, resilience will come in where I have to calm down, take a step back, find out which weaknesses I have in this topic, understand my weaknesses, and find a solution. Well, working hard comes in here where I have to constantly continue to work on these subjects because obviously I cannot just peruse, then I'm done with studying.
Yes.
I will forget some things. So I have to constantly repeat and re-study what I have written down and what I have read. So that's where working hard comes in, resilience, and also working smart. I believe that if you do these three things, that you will succeed.
Okay, thank you very much. So, Anne, what's your take on this?
Okay, for me, working hard, I will do so to move from where I am to another level. And resilience, I will, for example, let's say in maths, let's say there is a topic, probably I want to know better about it, but like I don't know like the main points that teachers bring to the examination.
Yes.
So what I would do, I would either go to someone who knows it or the teacher, so
Yes.
I can know better about it and recover it.
So that is working smart. Okay. Mugat.
Well, I think it's all about personal growth. Hard work and resilience can help someone grow, either mentally or physically per se. Well, if I have an exam tomorrow
Yes.
and I haven't studied, I don't have the materials that I need, I'll need to find a way in how to work towards it.
Yes.
So I think it's all about turning dreams into realities. Because I have a dream that I want to achieve, and this exam will help me achieve the dream that I need, and I'll need to work hard. Because let's say someday I'm a CEO of a company, so and this company will need all my full attention because it will require me to do paperwork, assignments, duties, all that. So I need to work hard towards this thing because I know if in the future I'll have a lot of work depending on me and a lot of things requiring my attention. So I need to work hard, and this will help me grow. And in the future it might be easier for me. And this, I'll see this as a piece of cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even though working hard can be stressful, can be monotonous, and can take a lot of time, it also works hand in hand with working smart, because you have to take risks and find efficient ways to go about how you're going to study, how you're going to plan your activities at home and also at school.
We can say that working hard, working smart, and resilience is important in exams, right?
Yes.
So, like when you're working hard, maybe let's say in a class, right? When tomorrow you have an exam, you have to peruse. But now, how are we going to peruse your books? To get this, you must work smart. Working smart is by going topic after topic, understanding, like taking down, knowing your weaknesses and knowing your strengths, right?
Yes.
What do you say about this?
Yes, this I really have to agree on you, and like it's really good to like get like you see when you have like really have a lot of notes, the teacher you already know on what certain topic that she's gonna set, but you know that topic that really has a lot of words and a lot of content. So like you could rather like subdivide this into rather small portions in which you can rather understand. So if you like take this rather working smart, do I like you now use your energy to like to go by with this perusing through those short notes. Now this about working hard and also working smart. Yes, and also the time limited in which you're supposed to like use to like peruse into this notes. Also something very key in terms of So like we should really think about time management because it's really vital. If you don't have a lot of time and you like waste a lot of time, this can really have a really bad effect in whatever you're gonna do. You really need to keep time because working hard and working smart. Then now, considering that you don't have enough time, you like how to now join the two and you like now build up on something which is more easier, more efficient.
So then you can say that when you try to understand a concept, that is working hard. Now applying that concept is working smart in an exam, right?
Yes.
Definitely. So we all agree that working hard and working smart and resilience is the key to success. That has been our discussion. I've been your host, Henry Jonah.
And I've been your host, Wayne.
Thank you very much.